Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Man of Steel. Now straight away I'm going to say I loved this film, and I do not agree with the negative views or reviews that people have given this film. Now I'll admit, compared to the original Supermans, this is not an amazing film. But then that's like saying the current Star Treks don't live up to the original Star Treks. Or the current Batman doesn't live up to the original Batman. The point is, these films are reboots to help bring these films to the modern world. And you've got to understand that today's audience isn't after some classic action film. They're after a modern action thriller, which this delivers. So the story is, Krypton is dying. People of Krypton have wasted the natural resources, and they've consumed their planet's core, which has now become unstable, and in a matter of weeks will destroy Krypton. Now, Commander Zarg tries to save Krypton, but he fails to rescue the Codex, which is the lifeline, the lifeblood of Krypton. It's used to help rebirth Krypton. It's put into Kal-El by his father. Kal-El is then sent to Earth. Now from here, Kal-El gets found by farmer couple, and we see his life develop and progress. Now, as we move through the story, Kal-El triggers a homing beacon or distress signal inside his capsule pod. This distress beacon gets picked up by Zarg, who was sentenced to 300 years imprisonment for going against the council. But because of the destruction of Krypton, he was released from his imprisonment, only to see the destruction of his world. He picks up this distress signal from Kal-El's ship, flies all the way to Earth. Then from here, Kal-El discovers the Genesis Chamber, where he has a sweet talk with his dad. From here, Kal-El discovers his strength, regains his power, becomes the Superman. From here, we fight. Zarg uses a world engine to turn Earth into Krypton and la-di-da-di-da. I don't want to spoil it too much, which I already have, but yeah, who cares? You've probably seen it already. So let's talk about the characters. Kal-El played fantastically. He's played great with a two-sided character. One is Clark, who is played really well in a nice, innocent young man who just wants to help people. He wants to study, wants to help people, wants to help his mother. Then we got Kal-El, who is someone who just wants to protect people, protect Earth from any threats. Now, Zarg is played interesting. I watched it the first time and I didn't not like Zarg, put it that way. I didn't like his character. It's portrayed really weirdly, in fact really badly. But I grew to like him after I watched the film another 3 times. The character I did like was Faora. She was played fantastically. I mean, come on, how can you not like her character? Really, really great. I mean, she felt like a commander over Zarg, really. Yeah, so the other characters in the movie play their role pretty well. More like side characters, not really detailing anything, because really the movie is focusing on Zarg and Kal-El, and that's it. Now, CGI wise, there wasn't much of a problem. In fact, I thought it was really good. It's really good CGI. Really well done, really well orchestrated to match the real live action going through. Yeah, I can't think of any CGI that really caught my eye, in fact. Really, it was actually really good. One I would put it up there. I would put up there as one good, very good CGI movie. The action sequences were well done, a lot of action, you know. When you thought that Fiora may have won, or Zara may have won, or Kal-El may have won, suddenly something happens and the tables just completely turn, which I really like in an action movie. It keeps your heart going, it keeps you thinking, because then you're not predicting, it's not predictable. Yeah, I would say this movie really does a lot very well. There are a few things it doesn't do too well. Say the story can get weak. I mean, it can get a bit to the point where you do want to stop watching the movie. But I would say 75% of the film is watchable and definitely worth the watch. I mean, that's not much more I can say to it. In comparison, I'll make a comparison. In comparison to, let's say, the Batman trilogy, I would say this lives up to it. It lives next to it, in fact. You know, I've watched the Batman trilogy countless numbers of times, and I love Batman. You know, and I would say this Man of Steel reboot, Man of Steel definitely sits there. Compared to Marvel series, okay, let's take Thor. You know, fantastic movie, well done, great story, great acting, great work with the entire special effects and CGI. I probably wouldn't put this right next to Thor or Thor: The Dark World, but it's close. So this movie really, I think, doesn't deserve the hate it's getting. I mean, it's got a 7.4 on IMDb, it's got about 3.5 stars on Amazon. Come on, guys. I mean, I can understand people's hate for Superman. If you don't like Superman, then don't watch it. But I'm a die-hard Trek fan, but I still love the new reboot of Star Trek. And I have to say, the reboot here of Man of Steel is very similar to the reboot they did with Star Trek, with a lot of action, a lot of depth into each character, and a lot of great special effects. And to be honest, that's a modern action thriller. And so I would happily rate this an 8 out of 10. Easily an 8 out of 10. It doesn't live up to the 9, doesn't live up to the 10, trust me. There's not a lot of films that can reach that 9. I mean, there's not a lot that can reach a 9. And there's no film that reaches the 10 for me. So, you know, I definitely recommend watching it. Really do definitely recommend watching it. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.